What's up, world? How y'all doing? Dosha Lyfe TV. You know, same shit, different toilet paper. You know how the game goes. But I just want to touch on, what I'm saying? I don't know, a random ass subject. Whatever just comes to my head. Huh. Like dogs. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about dogs. So, what if I was to tell you dogs are more sacred than you think they are? Don't let these people just tell you some bullshit about some dogs. Dogs are sacred. Anubis. Cain, Anubis. Imagine this. Dogs. Now, I don't know if you smoke weed or not, or whatever, but I bet you, if you ever had one growing, the dog ate your plant. It will always take a bite out your weed plant if you grow one. So if you are a smoker, yeah, that's one thing. Why do animals go to it? Cain and Anubis. Anubis is a dog. You know what I'm saying? That's what they made the word cannabis from. But nah, that's a whole nother story. But now, back to the subject. Dogs, they're sacred. So, these animals are guardians. They are guardians in this physical plane. And I say they're guardians because, yeah, they're also gatekeepers. Just like, Anubis. You keep a dog at your gates so people don't come in. The only people that are familiar with your dog or carry a certain vibration, the dog might not touch. It's that real. Gatekeepers. Guardian to lead the dead to the underworld, the inner world. The inner world and the underworld, that's the same thing. I'm just trying to break it down to you. You know. Commercial breaks. Don't you love them? But with 1-800-Flowers, I'd rather mute the TV for that one. From wreaths, Christmas flower arrangements, and everything in between. Let 1-800-Flowers. It's just that dang distracting. But yeah, that Cain and Anubis, that's what that is. These King Nines that we call dogs, Cain 9. When it comes to them, they love to bury bones, putting bones underneath. If you was to die out in nature and the dog was there, he'll chew on your bone or bury you, and lead you to the other side. I even know of a dog that buried his dead. They buried his puppy. So they lead you to the other side. Now, what if I was to say the spirit of that gatekeeper? It don't matter what religion and tradition. Just like they had St. Peter at the gates, that's the same thing as Papa Legba, Esu. That's the same thing as Anubis. That's the same thing as Jaloto and the Mayan Aztec culture, whichever one. It's the same thing. You hear what I'm saying? And also, the one that's in Mexico in the pyramids is the same exact dog that you see in the pyramids in Egypt. And that dog is native to Mexico. Mexico is the only place you will find that specific species, that color, black or melanin, that color on the entire world. It's not in Africa. All those animals on the pyramids actually are from here. But that's off the record. Back to the subject. They're gatekeepers. They even said that if you was to die, you have a choice. You could follow the black dog into the underworld, which is the inner world. When you look at the Orion's belt, it's a man walking his dog. But if you look at the big picture, Orion's belt sits in the chest cavity, the throat, the heart, and the solar plexus of a giant man in the sky holding a staff with a tetrahedron. Now, that is the heart. So, you give a dog love based on how you love it. That's how that dog treats you. It judges you. That's the scales. It's the balance. You're judged by your heart. So, with that being said, a dog, a bitch, the priestess of a dog star, you know what I'm saying, leads you to the underworld. You can go to that dog or go to the light and be reincarnated again. It's your choice. But that dog or the priestess of the dog star, you know, it leads you to the underworld. Let's say you died. You follow that dog. What if I was to say a lot of these dogs carry the energy of those that's in our bloodline that passed? Ooh. And that's where it get deep. What if I said some of the spirits of your loved ones might possess these animals that come around you, especially dogs, to guard and protect you in this physical? What if I said cats are portal openers and they move through portals? All animals are sacred. Look at the energy of the animal. The energy is the spirit. Don't look at the flesh. Everything that's that energy is a gatekeeper. What is weed? Cannabis. It's a gatekeeper. Gateway, the gateway drug, quotations. You got to be smart when you think about these things. You know, it's real. So, you know, dogs. Yeah. It's something else with these animals. They're more than animals. They're ancestors. Y'all just fail to see it. People, you treat animals like shit and wonder why bad shit happened to you. Never treat animals like shit. When you feed your dogs, based on how you love your dogs, nature will bless you. You feed a dog, put like this: when you feed nature, nature feeds you back. When you disrespect nature, nature disrespects you. Wonder what type of people is always being attacked by animals more so than another type of people. I'm not gonna get in the race, but it's only one type of people that go out there and blatantly shoot animals for fun, you know, versus another type of people. So I'm not, saying I'm not judging. But like I said, when it comes to these things, pay homage to nature. Because his nature might be possessed by some of the spirits, of your dead loved ones that came back. It might have wanted to protect you in this physical because you might have had a special divine purpose that you just might have a dog that follows you home from the middle of nowhere, based on how you do it. And if you eat your ancestors, hey, it's deep. The soul moves on. Understand that. But yeah, you leave some energy behind. That energy is more than a vessel. So when I say it, I mean it. So Dosha Lyfe TV, just talking about on the subject. You know how that is. But yeah, subscribe and like.